He's doing something.
Taken away by the Panthers. Number 15. Hagel brings up third down and 1 to go. Big Brown tackle in the backfield. By number 12, Tommy Brown brings up 4th and 5 for the Titans.
There we good.
After Cooper's 36-yard field goal, good. Restore Olympus 3, West 0.
And a pleasant good evening, football fans, and welcome to week 4 of the high school football season. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but we're back up and running. Matt Coma alongside Jake Hatch for this one as we bring you West against Olympus, a Region 6 battle here as we open region play here in week 4 of the season. We just saw Olympus get on the board 3-0, a 12-play drive for Olympus right off the bat here, puts 3 points on the board. As we get set up for the kickoff here, Jake, what are you expecting tonight between these two teams?
Well, this is a region game, and I know the regions have kind of been devalued in the era of the RPI system that the UHSAA has put in place, but this is still for pride, obviously. These are programs that are regional, like they're close to each other. So these kids know each other. That's the fun part about this. That opening drive for Olympus, they went right down the field. It looked like they were going to punch it in eventually, but then West stiffened in the red zone finally. But they still took over 4 minutes off the clock here. So a nice opening drive, obviously, for the Titans on their opening series.
So we'll see what West has in store for them on their opening drive as they're going to get ready to go on offense for the first time tonight. Back to receive for the Panthers will be number 2. He'll be one to watch for on this offense tonight. It's Chachi Pan. He's been lights out for this West offense. We'll see what he does here on the return game here.
Well, he's like essentially their passing game this season so far. Let's see, I've got a grand total of 13 receptions, 312 yards, and 3 touchdowns. That's a great start to the year.
That's not too bad.
Especially when it's two games into the season.
So we'll see what Pan does along with Isaiah Sui and the rest of this West High offense. As the Titans lined up, kick underway as we're back underway. Pan's going to field it right at the goal line. Referee says he was in the end zone. And the Panthers will start off first and 10 at the 20.
Changed the rule this year, as I understand, is if that ball, if you used to be able to, if you got right to the edge of the end zone, they would actually let you take it. Anymore, if you have a foot even in the end zone, it's a touchback. They've gotten rid of that. It's just if it gets anywhere near that end zone, they just call it.
Just doing it for safety
reasons.
Yeah,
it's the same thing we've seen in the pro and the college game. So
it'll be first and 10 for the Panthers here as they get ready for their opening drive, led by the senior in Isaiah Sui. It's been electric so far for this Panther offense. We'll see what they do here on this first drive. Four wideouts for the Panthers. Kevin Malipeai standing to the right of Sui. Sui's going to throw. Has time. Still surveying. Now rolls out of the pocket. Has a gap up the middle. Cuts his way, makes a man miss, still on his feet, out to midfield. Sui breaking tackles and down in Olympus territory.
Wow, that was an electric run. Okay, I don't know if you saw that right off the top there, Matt. There was a lot of time in that backfield. He had his offensive line block things up almost perfectly. Good coverage on the back end by Olympus's defense. There's a notable size disparity between the West offensive line and this Olympus D line. Going to be something interesting to watch. But Sui there, man, motoring up the field.
A gain of 38 yards on the first play of offense for West. And they're in Olympus territory, first and 10 from the 42. Handoff to Malipeai. His first touch, fights his way inside the 45, gets about 4 on the carry.
Yeah, Lincoln Ames is on there helping with the tackle there for Olympus, but that's a good pickup on first down. I'll say you get 38 yards on your first play from scrimmage. It's always good, but 3 yards on a first down, you'll always take that.
On a broken play, too.
Yeah,
he was looking for the deep shot, ended up making it work with his legs.
Like you said, it was good coverage by Olympus on the first play. He just said, you know what, I'm gonna tuck it and run.
Trips to the right this time for Sui. quick pass over the far side, connects with his man. It's Roberts making a man miss down to the 35 before he's met by a group of Titans. Still fighting and finally down. We'll see where they spot the ball, but should be near the 35.
Yeah, Morgan Boyce came away with that ball in the end, but they'd already ruled his forward progress had been stopped there. But good pickup and makes it third and manageable here.
Yeah, it'll be about third and a long 3 here for West. About the 35-yard line here. First drive of the night for the Panthers. Malapei will shift to the left. Now the handoff. Malapei fighting his way towards that marker. We'll see where they spot him. It looks like it's going to be just shy, and it's going to bring up a 4th and short here for West.
Great tackle there. I don't have a 35 on my roster, which is always good, as an announcer to have a guy that pops up. 30, fantastic tackle.
So 35 for those keeping track at home is usually number 0 for the Titans. It's Gabe Johnson, the senior defensive end, making the tackle on that one.
Okay, he's one of their leading tacklers. He has 17 tackles on the year, but I had him listed as number 0, so that makes a lot more sense.
So 4th and 1 here coming up for West as they keep the offense out on the field.
This is a big down early on in this game because this is when the offensive line, if you're going to run this, you say, big boys, get us a hole here.
And West is going to think about it. They'll take a timeout here with 5:12 to go. Here in our opening quarter, Olympus on the board early. It's 3-0. We'll be back with 4th down for West when we come back. And Sui going to call his own number. He's got the first down and down to the Olympus 30.
Nice pickup there. Obviously, move the sticks, keep this drive alive. I think they wanted to think about that, obviously, and just kind of get the right play call in there. You don't like burning a timeout that early on in the first half, obviously, but when you're in the scoring territory that they're in, obviously, it's valuable to get that first down.
So back to work goes West here, 1st and 10 from the Olympus 30. Trips to the near side as a handoff to Malapei. Trying to get out of that tackle, fights his way down to about the 23-yard line. Good big gain on first down for West.
Yeah, Lincoln Ames holding on for dear life. There was a defensive tackle position just on that ankle, dragging him down in the end. But as you mentioned, 2nd and 3 is always what you want as an offense.
So West nearing the red zone here on their opening drive. They'll send 3 wideouts to the near side. Sui drops back, being pressured, avoids the tackle, steps up, looking to the near side, but it's incomplete. Looking for Tupuuna Unga here on the near side. I think I said that one right.
That's one that he's going to want back. He threw a little bit behind the receiver there. Obviously, it's in this little bit of a scramble drill there. He needs to deliver that one out in front of the receiver rather than have the receiver try and reach back and grab it.
So 3rd down here for West. 3rd and 3 here. Zilsad again, 3 wideouts here on the near side, spreading everything out here for the Panthers. Sui. Pressured again, setting up the screen pass, looking for Malapei, who grabs it out of thin air there and fights his way for a first down.
Okay, first off, credit to Malapei for finding that ball in the air. That was as high of a loft screen pass as you will see. He tracks it down, then obviously fights for that yardage to move the sticks. That was a great play by Malapei.
So Malapei keeps the chains moving here for West as they enter the red zone. First down at the Olympus 19. Malapei will shift to the near side. Sui fakes the handoff, gonna push it himself, fighting his way for about 2 yards on that one.
Yeah, design QB run there, obviously. Solid pickup on first down. We got a Titans player slow to get up there. Who made that tackle? That's number 20. Is that Boyce? Yeah, it's Boyce from his middle line. No, that's excuse me. Jeremy Gilbert, excuse me, making the tackle there.
Able to get back up. We have a 2nd and about 8 here for West. Starting the ball just inside the Olympus 17. Sui back to pass. Has time. Looking over the middle. Wide open. Short number 13, Lava Valahi.
Yeah. Sui short arm that one. It's one of those ones like an alligator armed, and he fired it low. You just got to loft, just fire it in there. That's when he's going to want back. Like we had that pass earlier. Those are 2s you see on film. Okay, I got to be better on those.
Just a little short on the throw, and that brings up 3rd and long here for West.
Because that was a surefire touchdown by Law. He had come open across the middle there.
They'll send 3 wideouts to the far side this time. Sui back to pass. Looking far side. Throws and it's broken up. Good defense over on the far side. Wes Olson breaking that pass up, brings up 4th down for Wes.
Yeah, Wes Olson leading tackler on the season for Olympus. Nice PBU for him there. And obviously going to bring the field goal unit out here and try and tie up this game, speaking of West.
So the field goal unit comes out for the Panthers here. Looks like it's going to be about a 35-yard field goal here. Number 34, Oscar Peche, the junior, set to let this one go. Right in the center of the field as he lets it go. Kick is up, and it is good. So both teams strike with a pair of field goals on their opening drives. It's 3-3 with 3:08 remaining here in our first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on KSL Sports Rewind. Welcome back to Mark H. Manning Stadium here on the campus of Olympus High. Matt Coma, Jake Hatch joined you for this one. Remind you, tonight's game is brought to you by Heidemann & Associates. Heidemann & Associates is a flat-rate law firm that is completely focused on you. Get a free consultation by calling 801-472-7742 or go to utah.law to find the office nearest you. So both teams able to put points on the board on their opening drives tonight, Jake. It's 3-3 and a pretty even battle so far.
Yeah, both offenses having their moments so far. That bodes well for the rest of this game, it looks like. And that's where the defenses both have stiffened in the red zone as well. So back and forth so far.
As the kick is back, Caden Lloyd here on the near side will field it at his own 10. Fakes the reverse, cutting up the far side, has room, look at him go, can anybody catch him? 40, 30, 20, no one's going to catch him. Caden Lloyd, 90-yard touchdown.
What a return that was. They faked the reverse, and Caden Lloyd had one guy to beat. He beats him, he's off to the races. That was a phenomenal setup by Olympus's special teams. Returns it for a first touchdown of this game.
The fake ends up working perfectly for the Titans, and they get the first touchdown of the night. Caden Lloyd, the junior, getting it done for the Titans, and they're an extra point away from a 10-3 lead.
You saw Olympus all go towards the fake reverse. They all went that way. There was only one guy who stayed in his lane on that far side, got blocked up perfectly. What a return that was for Olympus special teams.
So Gubler on for the extra point. Kick is away, and it is good. So a little bit of electricity here as we have a flag down on the extra point here.
Probably running into the kicker at minimum.
There's more running into the holder than the kicker.
Kicker kind of looked at him like, what are you doing?
So most likely we'll see the Titans take that point, and now they'll decline that penalty. The kick is good, and it's 10-3 Olympus here. So exciting first quarter here so far. Both teams able to basically drive down the field on their opening drives. Olympus a 36-yard field goal on their opening drive. West a 35-yard field goal, so pretty much even along that boards. And then the kickoff return. Let's see what West has got here next.
Yeah, who knows what's next here. We've had special teams all over the place. I always love people who randomly wander onto the field here. We just had Olympus, one of their administrators, I think, was like standing out at like the 20, and the white hat's like, "Sir, you need to get off the field."
Yeah.
Most one of the other coaches. She kind of made me chuckle because they walked over like, "Hey, back up.
We need you to back up a little bit there." So let's see how West responds to the kickoff. They're going to enforce the penalty from the roughing the kicker on this kickoff. So Olympus is going to kick off from their own 45 here.
It's technically only running into the kicker. They had the 5 yards, but they declined that, didn't they? We saw them.
I thought they declined it.
So that should be kicking off from the 40.
Yeah.
But typically those penalties are enforced on kickoffs here, so I think there's some confusion on the officials' part here.
Because if I was Olympus, then I would probably just enforce it on the kickoff.
Yeah, well, you accept that, absolutely. You kick off from the 45, obviously, you take that. But he motioned like it had been declined. But looks like we have figured things out, and it's going to be from the 45. So
there you go. So the penalty enforced on the kickoff here. Olympus all bunched up here for the kickoff. West protecting in case it's a little squib kick here.
At the extra point, penalty is called West.
Pan still all the way back for West. Had a good return on his first kick. As the Titans spread out here.
See if Chachi Pon's got some magic for us here on a kick return.
He's got some wheels, Jake. We'll see what he can do here if he's allowed to return it here.
Correct.
As Gubler lets this one go, I don't think he's going to get a chance here as that one goes all the way to the back of the end zone.
You felt that gust of wind right as he kicked it off. It's like, oh, that bad boy's going to take a ride.
So 1st and 10 coming up for the Panthers here from their own 20. So we're glad you guys are joining us here on a Friday night. Glad you're kicking off your Labor Day weekend with us. Football's finally back, Jake.
It's crazy. I think we're 4 weeks into the
4
prep
weeks in.
season.
We're in region play already.
Yeah, this is the Region 6 opener for both Olympus and West. So we are already into region play.
It's the first day of September, and we're already in region play. It's crazy.
Well, here's the thing. The difference with the regions, obviously, is there's regions of different sizes. We have regions as small as 5 teams, some of them as big as 8 teams. So region play starting at all different times throughout the calendar.
Yeah, 7 teams here in Region 6. So we'll talk about the region throughout the night here as West goes underway. 1st and 10. Sui on the keeper. Finding his way to a marginal gain, about 3 yards there on 1st down.
Yeah, considering that was a broken play, expected Malapai to do the read option there. Malapai just took off. Like, this is a QB run. I'm going to block for you. Good pickup all the same.
That's the second time so far tonight we've seen that where Sui's kind of looked to hand it off and no one's been there. They'll send 4 wideouts here, 4 wideouts with Malapai back there as well on 2nd and about 6. In motion is Pan. He'll take the fake. Sui with a 1st down out to the 35.
Really like Sui's running style. It is no nonsense. He puts his pads down and he just drives through guys. Great run there by him. Pick up that 1st down yardage there.
So Sui able to control the offense here for West early on.
Yeah, Wes Olson coming up with that tackle in the end.
It's 1st and 10 from the West 36-yard line. Under 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Sui hand off to Malapai. Wrestled down just shy of the 40.
Great job by Wes Olson coming off that edge and filling that hole and making a nice tackle after a short gain. Great job by him. It's not easy to scrape down the line like that, make that tackle.
2nd and 6 upcoming here for West. So we're down to the final 90 seconds of the quarter here.
This quarter has flown by.
Yes, both teams getting it done on the ground here so far. Sui. Near side has Pan. Cuts it outside. Oh, tripped up. Good tackle here on the near side. Denies Pan of about another 10 yards there.
Yeah, Tate Ames coming up from his safety spot to make that tackle. Otherwise, Chachi Pan is off to the races on that play.
It's good enough for a 1st down, though, for West, as they'll set up at about the 47-yard line. Almost out to midfield here. Trips to the right. Malapai on the carry. Weaving his way up the middle. Still fighting. Gets a good gain out into Olympus territory.
Yeah, great carry there. Dre Leota finally bringing him down. And Dre Leota actually works for the wear after that play. He's coming up a little sore. And they're going to call timeout and get him checked out, obviously.
Yeah. They're going to make him go off the field as he was a little bit slow to get up after taking that hit.
Owen Christensen coming in for him. Something with his lower leg. It looks like he's pointing down to his knee, kind of getting checked out here.
2nd and 3 for West as they enter Olympus territory. Sui, hands off. Malapai's got another 1st down, and he's inside the 40.
Great run there. Great job by that offensive line, opening a gigantic hole there for Malapai. This is more of what I wanted to see from this West offensive line. They have a sizable advantage in terms of their just overall girth and ability. They should be absolutely running down these guys' throat right now.
That's what they're going to keep doing. Is Sui on the fake handoff. Only gets about a yard on that one. Good defense by Olympus.
Yeah, Nate Sheets coming up and filling that hole nicely, making a great tackle. Stopping him. Was that going to be a gain of 1, technically?
Maybe half a yard there.
Yeah,
that might be the last play of the 1st quarter here as we're down to the final 10 seconds.
Yeah, it will be.
And the Panthers will elect to let this clock run down. We're already 12 minutes down here on a Region 6 opening night. At the foot of the Wasatch Mountains, it's 10-3 Olympus after 12 minutes of play. We'll be back with the 2nd quarter here on the KSL Sports Rewind in just a minute. Welcome back to Olympus High as you get a nice view of the Wasatch Mountains here.
That's Mount Olympus right there.
That is a mountain, right?
It is.
I am always amazed when I wake up every morning and see these mountains, Jake.
The best description ever given to me was a person from Denver saying that Salt Lake is what everybody thinks Denver is.
So we get ready to go for the second quarter here. It's second and about 10 here for West as they get ready to go on their second drive of the night here. Sui fakes the handoff with time. Nobody open, looking. Got a flag on the play as Sui brought down.
We're going to have offsetting penalties potentially here. We had a holding call. Interior of that offensive line, there was a nice WWE takedown in the interior of that offensive line. Going to be a holding call there. We'll see what the other call is here. Sui brought down for no gain. That's a big play by Olympus defense. Good job filling gaps there.
Yeah, gave Sui nowhere to go. Good coverage by the Titans defense as well. He was looking for that deep shot.
He had to go through like 4 different checks there before he finally tucked it. And to their credit, that secondary had it under lock.
Credit is Olympus defense as well. They actually are one of the top teams in the state when it comes to interceptions on defense.
Yeah, I was writing down my stats. I was like, interception there, interception here. It was really impressive. James Schlendorf, if I got that name correct, is 3 on the season himself.
That's good enough for the tops in the state of Utah at the moment. It's going to be a holding call that's declined. And then a personal foul call on West as well.
Wow. Well, they also had a face mask in there that was declined as well. So
the Panthers backed all the way back into their own territory. It's going to be second and very long here from the West 48-yard line.
That's second and 25 here. Coach Burt looking like he's trying to get some clarification over here on the near side. We also have officials out in the middle trying to figure things out too.
And we're trying to clarify what happened on that play.
So we had the holding call, and they called a personal foul, but they went to the face mask call and said that was declined. So I'm not sure what all happened here. Coach Burt trying to get some clarification, obviously.
So we have a personal foul.
Okay. Face mask.
On West.
Okay, fair enough.
And that's the one that's going to be enforced. And they're going to go back, so they're going to enforce both
personal fouls. So the holding call was actually declined. It was obviously wiped out. We have back-to-back personal fouls. We are looking at 2nd and 50?
From their own 33-yard line, they need to get to the Olympus 28.
Yeah, so we're 2nd and 50.
My goodness, it's been a long time since I've seen a drive that has this length of a goal to go.
Well, we're still discussing it, so we may have more to discuss here in a moment.
so correct me if I'm right.
Coach Salofa's on the other side. I'm like, what is going on here? And we're going back. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So they're only going to enforce the one personal foul.
Okay, so 2nd and 25 in the end is where we're at. Now, Coach Bird is saying it should be 3rd down? What?
If it's the penalties, it should stay second down.
Yeah, it should say 2nd down, right? Replay the down.
No, they're going to say it's third down. So it's a loss of down on the play as well. So 3rd and 25 here for West.
I am very confused at what just happened.
So the Panthers with work to do here on 3rd down is Sui. Going to let it rip. Checks it down. He's got room. Weaving his way back down inside the Olympus 40, but he's still going to be well short of the line to gain.
Tied the wall, ended up with that tackle there, but a great pickup, obviously, to get it to where you can actually have a chance of getting this 3rd and about, 9 here?
That's going to be 4th down.
Oh, excuse me, 4th down. You're correct. My bad.
It'll be about 4th and 9 here from about the Olympus 36-yard line. They need to get to the...
This is the area where if you don't have a really good kicker, obviously, you're like, okay, let's just go for it here and see what we can do.
Oscar Peche hasn't been tested too much. He's been efficient with his field goals so far on the year. As they're going to go for it on 4th down. Sui over the middle, tipped, almost intercepted.
Wes Olson had it in his hands, just couldn't corral it. But hey, great turnover on downs for that Olympus defense.
So the Panthers turn the ball over on downs. It'll be 1st down Olympus at the 36-yard line. So they'll go on offense here
Hey, I got to say about this Olympus defense, they are feisty. They are undersized up in their front seven there, but they get after it. I'm really impressed with how they've been playing so far tonight. They're going toe-to-toe with a much bigger West team and really showing well early on here.
So first down, Titans here from their own 36-yard line. Handoff here on the near side. Fighting his way out to about the 39-yard line. Nick Brown with a couple of yards.
Yeah, nice pickup there. There's some confusion there because you saw Mosley take the snap and put his hand down, take the ball, and it took Brown a second, I think, to realize, oh yeah, that's mine. All the same, decent pickup on first down.
So second and about 8 here for the Titans. A 10.5 to go here in the second quarter. Trips to the left for Chase Mosley. He'll step back to pass. Fires, looking for the deep shot on the far side. Has his man down inside the 35.
Caden Lloyd with a phenomenal adjustment to that, but we got a flag back here at the line of scrimmage. That's typically in the area where holding is going to be called.
Chase Mosley looking like it's going. The penalty's on West.
And
the rest of the team starting to make their way back, and it is a hold on the Titans.
Yeah, I saw the umpire walk over to the white hat and indicate holding. That's a tough deal because that was a great adjustment to a well-thrown ball there by Mosley. Lloyd came down with it. Would have been a big pickup, obviously negated, and going to make it second and long instead.
So that'll bring it back.
28-yard line, second down, Titans.
Be second and 18 here for Olympus.
Nickel package in for West on defense now. I was expecting more pass with his second and long.
They send 4 wideouts for the Titans here. So Mosley fakes the handoff. Locke looking for the near side pass. Nothing there. Now directing traffic up the far side and back out to the original line of scrimmage. Good scramble there by Mosley.
I love quarterbacks to use their hands and direct traffic because the defenders are like, "Oh, what's going on?" And they inevitably always that hand is going to make a defender back off. It's a great play there by Mosley to pick up that yardage and get it to third and long here still. 3rd and 11 looks like.
Yeah, 3rd and 11 here.
I'm actually confused by that spot. I thought he got to the line. I thought he got
to the line too.
Okay.
Marked him about a yard shy of that, but 3rd and 11 here as Mosley rolls out to the near side, slings it, looking in the middle, and it's intercepted. Back come the Panthers the other way. Down inside the 40 as it's intercepted by Taimani Brown.
Yeah, Taimani Brown obviously just tracking that ball well, obviously, and coming up with the interception. Great play there. We had the little extracurriculars after the play there. We'll see if any penalties come this way, but great play all the same by the West defense. Great PBU, and obviously Taimani Brown tracking that in the air and coming down with it, setting up West already deep inside Olympus territory here.
So West is going to take over at the Olympus. We'll see where they end up spotting this one. It's going to be the 37-yard line, and the Panthers with good field position for this drive.
37-yard line, 1st and 10 for West.
West having some confusion getting guys on and off the field here.
So first down here for the Panthers. Trying to cut into that Olympus lead here.
Got to cash in with points on this drive.
5 seconds on the play clock. Down to 3 is Suisui. Screen pass out to the far side. Fighting his way towards the line to gain. Will be about just shy of it.
Lava Vailahi, great bubble screen there and great pickup after he caught that ball behind the line of scrimmage. Great blocking on the outside there by his fellow receivers.
So Vailahi gets the gain of 9. It's 2nd and 1. Now pass near side. Pan has it, but good defense there for Olympus. James Schlendorf, we mentioned his name with the interceptions, read that the whole way.
Yeah, Schlendorf broke on that. He nearly came away with the interception there. He broke on it I'm seeing that ball, I'm getting that ball. Great job by Chachi Pan coming up with the catch all the same, making it 3rd and 5 after the loss.
Loss of 4 on the play here. As West facing 3rd down here. Three wideouts to the left. Suisui looking to throw. Quick throw right over the middle. Has his man and fighting for extra yards. And it's Camden Lopati who's got the first down.
Lopati with a stick route there right into the middle of the heart of that defense. Great route, great throw, great conversion for the first down.
So the Panthers knocking on the red zone once again. They're spotted at about the 24. West looking for their first touchdown on the night. Sue hands it off this time. Pile up at about the Olympus 20, as that is number 5 on the program. That's Louis Hamilton, his first carry of the night.
Solid pickup there on first down for Louis Hamilton. He's actually, compared to some of the other backs on this roster, he is one of the smaller guys on this West team.
Only a sophomore as well, Jay.
Yep. Solid run.
A lot
there.
of seniors on this West offense. Interesting to see a sophomore out there getting snaps. As we're going to get a whistle and a timeout, looks like. Panthers will take a timeout. We'll take it upstairs as well. 7:50 to go here in quarter number 2. Olympus with a 10-3 lead. Week 4 of the high school football season here on the KSL Sports Rewind. Matt Coma, Jake Hatch joining you upstairs here in a fun one tonight. I want to remind you that Igloo Outfitters is the coziest wearable sleeping bag that you can have. They've got you covered for those chilly days and nights. Worry no more about the weather and watch your favorite team in comfort with Igloo Outfitters. Go to iglooOutfitters.com and enter the code REWIND for $20 off your next order. Never miss the moments with Igloo Outfitters.
Okay, we're getting a hint of some fall weather tonight. We're sitting in the mid to high 70s tonight. There's a little hint of fall out there.
Yeah,
right
a little
now.
chilly here with the rainstorms coming through as West gets going here on 2nd and 6. Sui looking for the end zone. Broken up.
Schlendorf, great job there. I was afraid if the official saw that hand kind of around the back of the receiver, he was going to get flagged for it, but he made a move with his body to get in front of it. Great PBU for James Schlendorf.
So the Titans able to break up that pass. It'll bring up 3rd and 6 now for West.
I'm really impressed with the secondary. They're very good in terms of their overall technique, coverage, obviously making plays.
They really haven't given Sui anywhere to throw.
No busted coverages yet.
As he'll have to throw here on 3rd down. Good pocket presence as he throws their side. Good hit over on that far side. That was number 22, Nate Sheets, breaking up that one.
Yeah, Nate Sheets delivering a monster hit there to break it up. Great job there by him, obviously. That ball needs to be out in front of that wide receiver. He catches that. He could have gotten around that edge potentially for a first down.
I think he was looking for Fafita on that far side.
And that ball was just too far behind him, and Fafita tried to catch it, but Sheets made sure to separate him from the ball.
So it would have been a 35-yard field goal from this spot, as West looks like they were going to go for it on 4th down, and Olympus will call a timeout here. So we'll take a timeout as well. 7:40 to go here in quarter number 2. Still 10-3, but West knocking on the door. Welcome back. As we get ready for a critical play here in the second quarter here, West facing a 4th and 6 from the Olympus 20-yard line. They were in the spot early in the first quarter when they took the 35-yard field goal from Oscar Peche. They kept the offense out before Olympus called the timeout. We'll see what the Panthers do here. They're going to keep the offense out again.
They must see something that they like here, because this is not necessarily the easiest conversion with 4th and 6, but see what they got cooked up.
They'll send 3 wideouts over on the far side. As Sui will drop back. Dump off pass near side. Fighting for it is Hamilton, and I don't think he got it.
He did not get it. Nate Sheets stayed out there in his zone. Great job by him sizing up the receiver, driving him backwards, and getting the turnover on downs. Great play there by Olympus defense once again.
So for the second time in this quarter alone, the Olympus defense stands tall and forces a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I question a little bit what Coach Solofi was doing over there, not kicking that field goal there. Would have gotten you 10-6 there, because that's well within your kicker's range based on what we've seen so far tonight, but he's the head coach. I'm the commentator.
Say, that's why he gets to call the plays. He's the head coach. So Olympus gets back out on the field as they get ready 1st and 10 from their own 16. Mosley fakes the pass, now lets it go, and it's just a little wide of his intended receiver.
That was a bit of a wild play there by Mosley. He was trying to get outside on the run there, got tracked down by the outside linebacker there, and there's like, I got men open in the middle there. I'm going to try and fire it in there, throw it behind the receiver.
He did have Caden Lloyd open over there, just the pass a little off target, a little harder to hit your target when you're on the run like that.
Especially going across your body on that type of a throw, too.
5 wideouts here for the Titans on 2nd and 10. Mosley, quick pass over the far side. Finding his way to the 21 is Lloyd.
Nice little
about halfway.
Yeah, nice little sticker out there by Lloyd to make it a 3rd and manageable here. That route is just really hard to defend because corners don't want to bite on a double move, but it sets up that double move later in the game as they start to think, okay, they keep doing this little, and it's a hitch and go eventually.
So 3rd and about 5 here for Olympus. 4 wideouts again. Mosley back to pass. Has time. Fires far side. Broken up by the Panthers. That's Tuponiua. Oh, wow. I can't say that one. That's Unga over there.
Tuponiua Unga.
Tuponiua, I'm going to say. That's probably as close as I get. My apologies
Gonna have to ask
on the name.
Yeah. Some of these Polynesian names, man, they will get you. They'll trip you up real quick.
Nevertheless, Unga with the pass breakup forces 4th down, and Olympus will punt here. First punt of the night for either team.
We've settled into a little bit of a defensive struggle all of a sudden.
Mosley back to punt as well for this Olympus team as Pan fields it from his 47. Gets run over at the 38, about a gain of 12 on that one. And the Panthers, once again, will go to work in Olympus territory.
Credit to Chachi Pan for fielding that on the fly. That was not an easy kick to track down. He had a full head of steam the second he caught it, and a great job by him, but he also paid a price. Morgan Boyce absolutely plastered him.
He was looking for a seam up the middle there, and he was denied.
Yeah, Morgan Boyce was like, I got you, here we go.
So back comes out the Panthers here. Turn the ball over on downs on the last drive after getting right on the door of the red zone. They'll send Pan in motion. Suisui keeps it and gets about maybe 2.5 on that one for 2nd down.
At some point, he's going to give that ball to Chachi Pan on that fly sweep motion there. And here's the thing: if Olympus keeps keying on Suisui, eventually Pan's going to make him pay with that.
So a gain of 2 for West brings up 2nd and 8. Taimani Brown in the backfield with Suisui on this one with 4 wideouts. Suisui this time hands it off to Brown, cuts it outside, breaking tackles, stiff arm to the goal, to the line of gain, and it looks like he's got a 1st down inside the Olympus 30.
Yeah, Taimani Brown, you see that stop and go motion in the hole there? It was a great move by him, bouncing to the outside, and then he finishes off with some authority with that nice stiff arm to pick up 1st down yardage.
So it is 1st down for West as they march down to the 29-yard line. First and 10 for the Panthers. Handoff to Malipeai. Gets down to about the 25 before he's met by a group of Titans.
Malipeai with a great drive forward there, picking up good yardage on 1st down here, making it 2nd and 5. Going quick here is West.
So they'll spot it at the 25, about 2nd and a long 5 here. Suisui back to Malipeai. Fights through tackles, has a 1st down, and he fights his way near the 15-yard line.
Hey, don't fix what ain't broke. That was a fantastic back-to-back, just cute halfback dives right up the gut there. Picking up 5 and 6 yards every single time you'll take that. Back-to-back runs from Malipeai has a 1st down for West, as they are now officially in the red zone from the 16. Suisui, quick pass near side, has Pan, but couldn't hold on to it. Got to look the ball in there. He started looking upfield, trying to find where the defense was at, and didn't secure the football. You got to secure the ball, then look forward, young man. So I'll bring up 2nd and 10 now. West still looking for their 1st touchdown of the night. 5:09 to go here before halftime. Four wideouts. As Suisui hands it off. Brown trying to fight for more yards. Gets down to about the 14, maybe the 13. And great job by Brown just driving forward. Wes Olson finally dragging him down, but it was good to see Taimane Brown, who doesn't typically play a lot of halfback, based on what I understand, driving his feet that entire way.
So 3rd and about 7 here for West. Trips to the right. Sue looking end zone. Checks it down. Now going to fight for the corner. Pushed out at about the 11-yard line. Good pursuit from the Titan defense.
Yeah, good job, because that looked for a second there. He had a seam to get right out to the outside there and pick up first down yardage. Got to give credit to Lincoln Ames there for realizing and getting out there and closing down that opportunity.
So good job from Ames there. Brings up another 4th down in the red zone for the Panthers.
Why are they not kicking it?
Now they're going to kick it.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, come on. You got to learn your lesson at some point.
This will be about we'll call it a 30-yard, maybe a 29-yard field goal here for
6 seconds
Peche.
to get this off.
Play clock down to 4. Counting, they get the snap off. Kick is up, low liner, and it's good. Oscar Peche, 2 for 2 for the Panthers here. As the Panthers cut into the lead, it's 10-6 with about 4.5 minutes to go till halftime. We'll take a break and be right back here on the KSL Sports Rewind. Welcome back as West gets their first points of the second quarter. First points of it for either team here in the second quarter after we saw a really entertaining first 12 minutes here, Jake.
Yeah, it was back and forth in the first quarter, and all of a sudden we've kind of ground to a halt here in the second quarter. Credit to the Olympus defense, by the way, in the second quarter. They've been put in some very bad spots, and they only have given up 3 points so far. Very impressive stuff from them defensively.
West coming in with one of the more stout offensive lines in the state of Utah. Hasn't faced this Titan defense so far. They've kept them out of the end zone.
Yeah, this is not a Titan defense that we're not talking about the biggest defensive line in the world, but they are feisty, and they're using their natural leverage against a much bigger West offensive line.
So Olympus on their last kickoff returned it 90 yards for a touchdown. We'll see what happens on this one, as this one will go into the end zone. No return for Lloyd this time. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Titans.
Always nice to have the wind at your back as a kicker to make it sail up there into the breeze.
So the Titan offense comes back out, had a punt on their last drive. As Olympus, they have that kickoff return touchdown, but they, other than that opening drive, they haven't really been able to move the ball.
Yeah, their offense has not been on the field a lot, truly, in this first half. So they're able to do. Looking to see if Alvin Puafua and the rest of this West defensive line can start to impose their will on this a little bit.
So 1st and 10 from the Olympus 20. Mosley brings it down. Avoids a tackle, then met by a pack of Panthers near the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Alvin Puafua right there, number 95, finishing it off with that tackle there. Great job, all things considered, though, by Mosley finding a way to pick up 3 yards on that carry.
Mosley's been getting it done with his feet.
He's kind of had to.
One. Yeah. We haven't really seen them hand the ball off too much here in this one. We've only seen Nick Brown have maybe a carry or 2 so far.
Correct.
They'll have 4 wideouts here. Fake the handoff to Brown. Mosley starts it over the middle. Has Ty Siegel with first down yardage and more. Stumbling down at the Olympus 41.
That was a great RPO action there by Siegel getting across the middle of the field there. And as you mentioned, it was an absolute dart thrown in there by Mosley.
Fires it in their gain of 18 for the Titans. As they get it out close to midfield here, 1st and 10.
More of what you want to see from this offense.
About 3.5 minutes to go before the halftime break as Mosley, time in the pocket, fires over the middle, has Siegel again. Fights his way inside the West 40. Another big gain for this Titan offense.
Now, Siegel, that ball kind of floated for a second there. Almost gave an opportunity for West to break it up, but Siegel, to his credit, secured it and absorbed the hit at the same time.
Gain of about 20 on that one this time. So back-to-back chunk plays for this Titan offense. Right after we talked about they weren't moving it.
That's what they needed. Need to get on track somehow.
Trips to the near side. Mosley, quick pass, has Bryant. Trying to get something going. Good step up by the Panther defense, though. Forces a loss on the play.
Yeah, Bryant fighting for yardage there and forcing 3 different Panthers to come up and tackle him. Result, obviously, a negative yardage. You're good to see him fighting for extra yardage if at all possible.
Loss of 3 on the play brings up 2nd and 13 now for Olympus. 2:45 to go in the second quarter. 4 wideouts for Mosley. Quick pass looking over the middle. Had Bryant. Good coverage, though, for West.
Isaiah Angulau with the coverage there from his safety spot. Great job by him in great position, and nearly came down with that ball all the same, though.
So that brings up 3rd and long now for Olympus.
So sorry.
Oh, no, they do have a really reliable kicker in Gubler.
If you can get any closer here. Now, we've seen Siegel get across the middle of that field. Met track number 2 here on this play is the inside receiver here on the far side.
Lined up in the slot, and that's where he's going. Has Siegel. Cuts inside for a first down to the 25. You called it, Jake. First down, Olympus.
Okay, I've just decided, when in doubt, find Siegel. Just saying. Number 2, Ty Siegel. He's got 3 chunk plays, and suddenly they're already in scoring territory.
That one's a gain of 21, and the Titans are now on the doorstep of the red zone.
Yeah, I think it was 18, 21, and 20 on all 3 of those plays there for him.
So Siegel getting it done. Looks a little winded over there as well.
He's taking some punishment, picking up that yardage, obviously. But he's already well on his way to 100-yard receiving if this continues.
He's going to line up in the slot once more. Keep an eye on number 2 there. As they send 3 wideouts to the right. This time handoff. Brown, tons of space up the middle, fighting his way down to the West 11. Another first down for Olympus.
Okay, that's what that RPO action sets up for you there, because you keep pulling that ball and firing it for those first downs. Well, all of a sudden the defense thinks, hey, they're not actually going to hand it off. That's exactly what you do when you get first down yardage. Great play calling here by Olympus's offensive staff.
Gain of 14 for Brown on brings up 1st and 10 from the 11. They can get one more first down at about the 2. So 1st and 10 from the 12, I should clarify. Is the fake the handoff. Pressure. Mosley running out. Lofts it. Has a man at the 2. And that's number 14. He's been a big target tonight as well. Caden Lloyd gets it down inside the 5.
Yeah, good job by Caden Lloyd breaking off his route and settling down in the middle of that zone. And by the way, big credit to Mosley there, seeing him and getting that ball in there.
So 2nd and 1 now for Olympus from the 3-yard line. The Titans looking to add to their lead here. Mosley hands off to Brown. Stood up by the West defense, but he does have enough for a first down.
Yeah, good job there by West defense coming up and filling that hole there, making that tackle, preventing that touchdown. Should be first down yardage, though.
It should be. Yeah, it's down to the 1 yard.
Yeah, it's at the 1. We got...
We're going to measure, maybe?
But I thought hold on, what?
No.
They're
going to go.
Okay, that's a first down. Like the marker was at the 2.
Yeah. Maybe just had trouble spotting the ball.
Maybe
there.
so.
So 1st and goal here for Olympus. Mosley hands off to Brown, reaches for the goal line, and he's in. Touchdown, Titans.
Great job there by Brown, stretching that ball across the goal line. West going to argue that they had him down before that, but a fantastic run, and obviously adding 6 to the scoreboard for the Titans.
The first offensive touchdown for either team tonight comes from Nick Brown, the senior running back for Olympus. 1 yard out. Puts 6 on the board for Olympus. It's Gubler on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. Running up the middle. And he's in. James Schlendorf, the holder, gets a 2-point conversion. It's 18-6.
What a play design, by the way. Have the holder just, you know what, I'm going to dive forward on it. I actually really like that. West had backed off. They kind of do like a prevent type of defense, and Schlendorf just dives forward for 2. That's an easy way to pick up 2 points.
Yeah, no pressure at all. Schlendorf just picked it up and ran it right up the gut for the 2-point conversion. So it's a 12-point game here with just under a minute to go before the half. Olympus with a great drive.
I wonder if that was called or if that was something that he saw. And I don't know. The way it was they drove forward to that offensive line makes you think it was called there. But, man, they saw something on film, obviously.
So don't sleep on this Olympus offense, folks, as they...
Well, even the special teams either.
Yeah, they have gotten it done on all 3 facets of the game, really, so far in this one. As they have jumped out to an 18-6 lead here.
Yeah, really impressive stuff. by the Titans so far. Really liking what I'm seeing from them because it's innovative. That's the thing about it. I don't think I've ever seen like a holder dive. Is that what you call that? Well, I don't even know what you
That's the best way you could possibly describe that. Is he just took it from.
I did ask Coach Bird after the game what that play call was.
So, a 1-yard touchdown. We're heading over the PA system. 7 plays, 80 yards on that drive.
60 some odd of it came via Siegel, but hey, you'll take it any way you can get it, as you mentioned, because it was the first offensive touchdown of this game. Only other one we've had was on that kick return in the first quarter.
So Olympus back to kick this one off. Pan is back for West. We'll see if he gets a chance to return it as Olympus kicks into the wind this time.
Wind dying down a little bit, looking at the flag across the way from us. We'll see.
As a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by the up man here on the near side, rumbling his way through the 30. That is number 62 on the program. That is Jerem Tawafe.
Jerem Tawafe. I love it. Here's the thing. Those of you who may be tuning in, I played offensive line in high school. That was my dream. I never got the opportunity to live that dream. That was a great job by Tawafe. By the way, to collect that ball in the first place and then obviously to deliver the punishment on the return.
Yeah, well done. The lineman gets it done, bowling over a couple of Titans at the 30 there. Sets up West with 1st and 10 from their own 30.
That's one that he will put on his highlight reel for college scouts, I'll tell you that much.
4 wideouts for Sui as the Panthers need to get something going on offense as Schlendorf cuts off the route. Is his feet in bounds? No signal yet.
We're talking about
There's a flag.
Oh, we're going to get a celebration penalty.
Still no call whether he got his foot in bounds.
I thought he got his foot down. That'd be his 4th interception of the season, 4 games into the year, and we're still waiting on.
We have not seen a signal yet. As all the referees converge at the West 36-yard line.
Coach Bird asking for an explanation of why, but here we go.
Let's see what the call is. It's unsportsmanlike conduct.
So the interception is going to stand, it looks like.
And it is 1st down Titans. So what a catch from Schlendorf.
4 games, 4 interceptions. That is a great stat line to have as a cornerback.
That is amazing. He was tied for 1st in the state in interceptions going into tonight. He's probably
going to be alone in first.
If not keeping his title there.
Absolutely.
It's the 15-yard penalty will back up the Titans to their own 49 here, but
typically, the thing about that unsportsmanlike conduct is somebody say something, because typically they'll let you celebrate a little bit. I guess it could be guys coming off the sideline. That's probably what it was flagged for.
Well, and it's a little bit hard too when it's right in front of your own bench as well. Everyone's excited. So 33 seconds to go before halftime. 2 timeouts here for Olympus.
Yeah, 51 yards to go. You're just on your side of the 50 here. You get yourself in field goal range pretty easily here. It looks like if you can get something going early.
So let's see what the Titans like to do. Mosley gonna let it rip. A lot of people out there as it's a jump ball incomplete.
Okay, that one is Mosley. You can't let that ball float like that. That is dangerous territory to be throwing that up just for anybody to come up with. You saw West defenders like, hey, I'm going to go get that.
Yeah, I'd say about 3 Panthers and 2 Titans in that jump ball.
I think Tamani Brown was in the area, that one, along with a couple other Panthers.
So brings up 2nd and 10 now for Olympus from their own 49. 26.8 to go on the clock. Still 2 timeouts for this Titan offense. Mosley, high tipped pass, and it's caught. I think that's Lloyd over on the far side. Gets the 1st down. Siegel.
When in doubt, find Siegel. Obviously, that was a tip drill, but great job by Siegel watching that ball in, because that very easily could have been broken up.
Hurry up offense here for Olympus. Under 15 seconds. Mosley gonna let it go. Looking for Lloyd on the far side. Broken up. Good defense there from Chachi Pond.
Yeah, Chachi Pond in great position there, obviously. Very good job by him breaking that up. 8.6 seconds. We got, 2 timeouts still for Olympus? I'm surprised they haven't used one of those already. I would have called timeout after that last play.
I would have called timeout on that one as well, but So this may be the final play.
You're going to have to go really quick here. Try and pick up a quick 5 to 10 yards. And do you have a kicker you trust to kick it into the wind that long?
Gubler's got one of the best legs in the state. We'll see what the Titans do. Mosley, nowhere to go. He's just going to throw this out of bounds with 3.2, so we'll get one more play here.
We'll set up probably a heave to the end zone, I would imagine, at this point.
Send the 4 verticals.
We have seen there was a kick from Murray, I believe, earlier this year. It's a 59-yard field goal.
This one would be about a 55-yarder.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're looking at a very long kick into the wind, no less.
For the record, we were going to mention this in the pregame before the technical difficulties. Gubler's been tested early and often in this season. He's had 2 kicks in the final minute of games that have decided Olympus's fate. He had a 55-yard attempt blocked in the Provo game that cost them the loss, but he came back and had the game-winning field goal as time expired a week ago. That one only from about 39 yards out, though.
Yeah, that would be, we're looking at the 55 to 57-yard range if you attempt this kick. I'm going to guess that Coach Burt's going to opt to heave it deep and see what he can come up with. I'm not seeing a kicker in their huddle here either.
I think it's going to be the Hail Mary or some other kind of play here. They have 40 yards to go with 3 seconds left. They do still have the 1 timeout if they can get something super quick, but
you got prevent defense on the field here for the Panthers.
Yeah. Got 6 DBs out there for West as Mosley going to let this one go. Firing in the end zone, jump ball tipped around almost in the hands of Luke Bryan, and that will close an exciting first half here from Olympus High.
It's been a fun one. We've had the offense, we've had special teams, we've had defense. We've gotten it all so far tonight.
All right, so halftime here from Olympus High School. The Titans with an 18-6 lead over the West High Panthers. We'll step aside and we'll bring you second half action here on KSL Sports Rewind. Olympus up by 12.5. Welcome back, football fans. Getting set for our second half between West and Olympus. The Titans with an 18-6 lead through 2 quarters of play. Matt Coma and Jake Hatch joining you high above the Olympus press box tonight. And Jake, we saw a lot of things in that first quarter, but Olympus kind of got the momentum rolling there late in that second quarter.
Yeah, Olympus, they're at a size disadvantage, but they're not looking at it that way. They have played nose-to-nose with this West team, and to their credit, they've had a kick return for a touchdown, they had the offensive touchdown, they punched in a 2-point conversion. Like, they've done it all so far tonight.
Meanwhile, West on the other side, they've looked pretty good on offense as well. They've gotten down in the red zone multiple times, but they have yet to find the back of the end zone.
4 by my count, and only 6 points to show for it is obviously going to be something their coaching staff was probably harping in the locker room about, saying, guys, we got to get points when we get down in the scoring territory.
So we got about 2 minutes to go before we get back underway here. Let's take a look at the scoring summary from that first half. Starting off that opening drive for Olympus, as Gubler had a 36-yard field goal to put the Titans up 3-0 early in the first quarter. The West responded on their first drive with a 35-yard field goal from Oscar Peche, made it 3-3 after the first 2 drives. And then that's when we got a little bit of fireworks on the ensuing kickoff. So we saw Lloyd take it 90 yards for the Titans for that kickoff return for a touchdown.
Yeah, so it's all things considered, Matt, we've had a really entertaining game. I know it's 18-6. You're probably wondering, okay, what happened? Here's the thing. West converts some of those drives they had in there where they've come away with 0 points on those turnovers on down. We'd have a much more competitive game. But, hey, we still got a second half to go here.
Exactly. Quickly through the second half, we only saw 2 scores. Another field goal from Peche made it 6-10. Late, about halfway through the second quarter. And then Olympus, late in the quarter, got that 1-yard touchdown from Nick Brown. Schlendorf got the 2-point conversion, and that's where we stand at 18-6. So the team's lined up, ready for a kickoff. We still got about a minute. They've stopped the clock, so it looks like we're ready to get back underway.
Both teams are ready to go. The 3-minute reset essentially, hey, let's get going. But both teams, West came out with they were like 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Like, let's go. And they're like, give us a second here. So we're going to get going.
So Olympus will kick it off to the Panthers here. We'll see what West changed in the locker room here to try and get back into this one. Just a 12-point game. Chachi Pond back for West High. And Goober's going to kick this one into the win for Olympus. He squibbed it last time. Let's see what he does here. So we're back underway for the third quarter. As it comes near side of Bumbled this time.
Oh, my man Tawafe tried to do it again, but didn't collect it cleanly that time. But nonetheless, got the ball back. That's all that matters.
So West will start at about their own 26-yard line here.
You can tell Olympus, they do not want to get that ball into Chachipan's hands, and I don't blame them one bit.
No, I would not want to kick it to him either, especially into the wind like that.
Yeah, give him a chance to return it. That's asking for trouble.
So let's see what Sui and the offense does here on their first drive of the second half. Calvin Malipae will line up to his left, 4 wideouts. Handoff, faked, Sui breaks a tackle, breaks another one, and bowls his way past the 40 to the 45 for a big gain for West.
That's what we saw from Sui in that first quarter, Matt, that he kind of got away from in the second quarter. It was him just driving forward and putting his shoulder down on dudes. Great run there, and obviously running over dudes as he finished it off.
So first down West after the big run from Sui.
Tate Ames came off after that play. He's the one I think got run over there.
This time they'll hand off to Malipae. Fights his way for about 3 yards.
Wes Olson with a great tackle there, picking up minimal yardage. Great job by him from the outside linebacker spot. He's been very good, speaking of Olson, coming up and then kind of working down the line there. That's exactly what you want to do as an outside linebacker.
Gain of about 2.5 on that one. Brings up a second and a long 7. 4 wideouts again for the Panthers. In motion goes Hamilton. Fakes the handoff. Sui brought down in the backfield. Getting back there for the Titans was Gabe Johnson.
Yeah, Louis Hamilton thought he was getting that ball and tried to yank it out of Sui's hand and actually screwed up the timing of that play. Sui, probably not very happy about that, telling the young sophomore, hey, dude, that's my ball.
So that brings it back to about the 45.5-yard line. It's the 3rd and long 9 here for West. Spread it out again as Sui will throw this time. Looking downfield, still with a ton of time. Now rolls out. Looking near side, tucks it. Trying to get through, fights his way, lost the ball. Titans have it, and they recover.
Great job there. I don't know if you saw that, Matt, as that play developed. You saw Sui. That ball was out here like a chicken wing. That was an easy strip and recovery for this Olympus defense. Great job by the Titans there, getting the ball back right at the 50.
Nate Sheets, the one that knocked it out for the Titans, and a turnover right off the bat here for Olympus.
Yeah, if you're Sui, you get into traffic like that, you got to cover that ball up. It was a big old chicken wing out here. It was super easy for Sheets to punch that out and get the recovery.
He was trying to cut back to the inside, and Sheets gave it a good pop, able to knock that ball out, and Olympus takes over from the 50-yard line.
Big opportunity for Olympus if they can cash this in for points to extend their lead.
1st and 10 for the Titans. Handoff, Brown with space, up the near side. Spin move, fumbles the football. Ball's on the deck. Who's got it? And it's West that comes up with it.
Taimane Brown, I believe, number 12, came up and absolutely delivered a monster hit. And, wow, we've had back-to-back absolutely incredible defensive plays and fumbles on successive plays. I don't know how often you see that in football.
No, that was just a little bit crazy. Brown went for that spin move, and the same deal as we saw with Sui. Left that ball out.
Yeah, it was Brown-on-Brown action, if I'm not mistaken. Taimane Brown ended up stripping that one out. He's not really stripping it out, just separating man from ball with the hit.
So back-to-back plays with fumbles. The possession exchanges hands 2 times in about 15 seconds.
If that.
And West goes back to work from their own 37-yard line. Sui makes a man miss and strolls out to about the 43-yard line.
Sui, he's got some moves. I really like the way he runs.
He's a shifty guy.
Like, I don't know if you saw that defensive end. I didn't get the number there. He got completely juked out of his shoes on that move. It was an incredible move by him.
That's not the first time he's done that to a defender tonight.
It's always tough.
Stewie's been getting it done with his feet.
Yeah, he has been. Yeah, and it's kind of been the big offense, really, for what West has had most of the night.
Suey, quick pass on the bubble screen to Pan. Gets about half of the way to a first down, gain of about 3.
The thing is, Hugh Matsumori out there at cornerback coming up and making a fantastic tackle. Chachi Pan is a really, really tough guy to bring down. We got a flag down, though. We'll see what the call is here. Doesn't negate anything that Matsumori did on that play, though. It was a really good job by him coming down and making that tackle.
Flags right about the West 46-yard line, right around where Pan was tackled.
And it's where those offensive linemen were going to set up the blocks. They're going to wave it off.
No,
okay.
They're going to wave it off. It could have been that lineman downfield penalty.
Yeah, but on a screenplay, obviously it gets negated because that's obviously a pass behind the line of scrimmage. So good to see them wave that off and realize their mistake.
So it'll be 3rd and 2, or 3rd and a long 1 here for West from their own 46.
I'd be surprised to see called QB run here for Suey.
3 wideouts to the near side as Suey high snap, able to hand it off, and he's going nowhere as the Titans defense comes up big.
Morgan Boyce, great job by him. That high snap cost them that potential first down there. That snap, it just delayed that just enough. And by the way, Morgan Boyce came like a missile from his middle linebacker spot, make that tackle in the backfield.
A handoff to Brown results in a loss of 3. It's going to be 4th and 5, maybe a short 4. They're going to go for it here.
Interesting. Chachi Pan in the slot there on the near side.
Panthers going for it on 4th down. Suey with a good pocket. Finds Pan for a first down inside Olympus territory. Down near the 45-yard line goes Chachi Pan.
Nice adjustment there by the West offense. We saw number 2, Siegel, for Olympus, carve them up at the end of that first half. Well, why don't you go to your number 2 and let him carve you up? And obviously a great adjustment there and a nice first down.
Gain of about 7 there for Pan, and it's first down West. Into Olympus territory. Handoff. Brown fights through the pile. Rolls down to about almost the 40-yard line.
Yeah,
about 6.
Wes Olson coming up with the tackle in the end there, but great job by Brown just driving forward and picking up what he could. Gain of 6, you always take that.
Panthers going quick here. 3 wideouts to the far side. 2nd and 4. Suey in the backfield. Flushed out. Calling his own number. He's got the first down to the 30 and out of bounds at around the 27.5-yard line. First down West.
Great job by Suey directing traffic, obviously, causing the defense to react to it and picking up first down yards. The whole adage is first down, out of bounds, get down. And good job by him getting out of bounds after he picked up that yardage he needed.
Able to scoot out of bounds. Gain of 13 on the play for Suey. Brings up another first down. This is familiar territory for West in this game. They've been down in this area of the field multiple times and have turned it over on downs.
Yep, they need to cash in here and get points.
4 wideouts for Suey this time. Handoff up the middle, fighting his way to about the 25-yard line. That's Foti Vaianuku, his first carry of the night.
Yeah, we haven't seen much from Vaianuku tonight, and really nice to see that for him driving forward and picking up short yards. You see that blitz into the play side there by Olympus. They knew what was coming, and they still couldn't stop it.
2 yards on the carry, brings up 2nd and 8. Suey looks to throw. They'll check it down again. Flag down on the play as the pass is low for Pan. And that's in the area of holding there, Jay.
Foti Vaianuku came up and made an incredible block on the defensive tackle as a running back. The problem was he stayed engaged and grabbed onto his jersey. And that, unfortunately, is going to cost him 10 yards.
So it'll be holding on the Panthers here. That'll back them up 10 yards out to their own 35-yard line, but it'll bring up at about 2nd and 18 here.
That film review of that, Foti Vaianuku is coaching like, great first hit. Disengage, though, after that. It was
Don't hold on
It was an incredible first hit. He came up and absolutely stoned the defensive tackle in the backfield. The only problem was the defensive tackle tried to disengage, and he held onto that jersey, and that's going to obviously draw a flag every time.
So the penalty brings the ball back to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 17, we'll call it. Trips out to the left. Sui back to pass, dumps it off near side. Vainuku fighting bringing the pile towards the 30-yard line. Good hustle.
Jeez, Vainuku's just carrying dudes. That's a great pickup there, all things considered. He got that ball, and he had about guys on him after about 2 steps.
A senior moving that pile down to the 35 will bring up 3rd and 12 here. Gain of 5 on that play.
Brings up 3rd and 12 for the Panthers.
Chachi Pond down to the near side here.
Sui over the far side has Malapei.
Pond with a catch.
That's Pond over there.
Yeah.
On that another bubble screen, gains about 5 on that one, brings up another 4th down here, Jake.
Yeah, this is an interesting decision once again here. Granted, 3 points here still makes it a 9-point game, so I can understand this one where you're thinking, okay, let's see if we can pick this up.
So the Panthers will go for it once again here. 4th and 7. Brown in the backfield with Sui. 3 wideouts to the near side. Sui, quick pass, has Pond, 5, end zone, touchdown, Panthers!
That skinny post was open the entire time. They spread both safeties. Chachi Pond realized it, went right up the seam, and credit to Isaiah Sui, found him up the seam. Great throw, great catch, and 6 points for the West Panthers.
A 24-yard strike from Sui to Pond, and the Panthers are back in it.
It's exactly what you need. You needed to cash in on that one. It's 4th and 7. That was a great play design and a great throw and catch.
Peche on for the extra point, fumbled on the snap. Panthers just trying to get something going. It's tipped out by the Olympus defense. So no extra point for the Panthers, leaves us as an 18-12 game.
Yeah, Camden Lopati trying to come up with something that had no options really. Unfortunately, unable to come up with it. Makes it a 18-12 ball game. We'll be back in a moment right here on the KSL Sports Rewind.
Welcome back, football fans. Reminder, tonight's game is brought to you by Heinemann & Associates. Heinemann & Associates is a flat-rate law firm that is completely focused on you. Get a free consultation by calling 801-472-7742 or go to utah.law to find the office nearest you. So West able to find the end zone for the first time tonight. They'll kick it away to the Titans. They had that kickoff return in the first quarter. We'll see if the Panthers elect to kick it on this one. And they'll use that wind at their backs to aid them into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go back to that touchdown for a minute here, Matt. We saw most of that first half Chachi Pond trying to work out wide as an extra Z. Well, guess what they did at halftime? They came in and probably saw it and said, you know what? We're having trouble getting the ball to you on the outside. Let's move you to the slot. And exactly what happened there, he finds that seam up the gut and absolutely – it's exactly what you needed. And
Pond's been in that position a couple of times here tonight. We remember on that first drive that they had to get the field goal, he was open, just the pass was a little bit low to him. As Olympus gets back under work here with a handoff to Brown, fighting his way for a couple of yards.
Taimane Brown rolled his ankle there, it looked like. It's unfortunate. There's cramp here. We'll see what so his teammates going to help him out. He came up and tried and fill that gap there and limped away from it, so they will get the trainers out to check on him.
And while they check on him, we'll take a quick break. We'll step aside here with 4:58 to go in the third quarter. 18-12, Olympus in front. Welcome back, football fans. 4:56 to go and counting here in the third quarter. 18-12 your score with the Titans in front, facing 2nd and 8. Ball at their own 28-yard line. 22-yard line. Mosley fakes the handoff, now rolls out, lets it go, looking for Siegel, and he's got it. First down.
Yet again, when in doubt, find Siegel. Great job by Ty Siegel working that zone, finding a soft spot, and obviously great job by Mosley finding him on that scramble route.
Gain of 11 on the pass and catch. Brings up first down for Olympus. Mosley will hand it off to Brown this time. Breaks a couple of tackles and gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a half of a yard.
Brown has not had an easy job tonight. He's been getting absolutely hammered by this West defense, but he just continues to just drive forward there. That's a really hard-earned 1-yard gain.
He broke about 3 tackles just to get that 1 yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 for the Titans.
Oh,
Movement on the line by West.
Fua coming across, and he's going to regret that one because he's right over that ball. You just got to watch it, young man.
Encroachment on the Panthers gives the Titans 5 free yards. We've had it out to the 40 or 39.
And those procedural type calls, we've had a pretty clean game in that regard, man. It hasn't been a lot of false starts, offsides, that type of stuff tonight.
Yeah, just a couple of penalties that we've seen so far in this one. Now 2nd and 4 for the Titans. Dump off, near side for Brown. Cuts it back towards the middle of field, takes a shot as he's near the line to gain. They'll move the chains. First down, Olympus, as Brown gets about 4.5 on that one.
Yeah, Tawadi Hall absolutely hammered him after he picked up first down yardage. Great tackle there.
Titans on the move here. 2 first downs so far on this drive. 6th play of the drive here. Mosley, back to pass. Rolls out of the pocket, dumps it off, finds Siegel once again, cuts it up near the 45 and stumbles.
That's been the same thing Siegel has done twice in that same spot on the field. He has tripped up, come down when he had a chance to get some extra yardage there. But, hey, he is working the middle of that zone to great effect, and a great job by Mosley keeping his eyes downfield and finding his wide receiver.
Gain of about 13 puts the ball at the West 44-yard line. First down, Olympus. Handoff to Brown. Brown brought down at about the 41-yard line, gain of 3.
Nice pickup there, obviously, on first down. Make it second manageable here. Got some friendly fire on the offensive line there for Olympus. We had number 75. Let's see, who was that? Max Harmer take out his own guy there on trying to finish off a block.
2nd and 7 now for the Titans as they enter West territory. Mosley back to pass, quickly over the middle, and finds Bryant, makes a grab for another first down.
Great hands by Luke Bryant there coming down with that. That was not an easy pass to haul in, especially in traffic. But moves the 6 yet again, and Olympus is on the move.
Gain of 8 for another first down for Olympus here. Ball now at the 33-yard line. The Titans methodically moving down the field on this drive. Play number 9 is Mosley. Calls his own number, cuts it outside, gains the 25, and he's out of bounds near another first down for the Titans.
Nice stiff arm on Louis Hamilton, number 5, out there to pick up that extra yardage there. Great job by Mosley there. That was like a QB draw, like just kind of a delayed draw there, and a great job by Mosley weaving his way through traffic.
Down to the 22, brings another first down for Olympus as they knock on the red zone here. 10th play of the drive, trips to the right. Mosley, quick pass, near side, has Lloyd, who fights his way near the 15.
This West defense is struggling to get guys on and off the field here, and they're taking advantage of it. Speaking of the Titans, here they go. They're just going fast. They are making, no, they're going to get a penalty. They're going to have to call timeout.
West has way too many players on the field, and did they get the timeout in time?
No, they're going to get it? Yes, they're going to get it.
Yeah, they're going to give the timeout to West. So with 1:25 to go here, Olympus knocking on the door, leading by 6 here in the third quarter. Welcome back. 1:25 to go in the third quarter here. Olympus with an 18-12 lead. Matt Coma, Jake Hatch join you here. Glad you guys could start your Labor Day weekend with us.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, everybody.
We've got a action-packed weekend of college football coming up. Of course,
kicked off last night.
Yeah, Utah, Weber State, and Southern Utah all kicking off their seasons last night. BYU will do the same tomorrow along with Utah State.
And Utah Tech.
As we're back underway, 2nd and 4 for the Titans. Handoff to Brown. Spin move. There's a flag down as he's wrestled down inside the 10. We'll see what the call is.
Vainuku there, number 22 for West, got taken down. He's going to be a holding call here, bringing this back. P.S. Did you see that Southern Utah game ended at 2 a.m. Mountain Time?
Weather delays will do that to you, Jim.
Haboob is what they call them down there in the valley, down there in Arizona, and rolling in.
And that's the thing, too, is it was a 2-hour weather delay in the desert of Arizona, which you don't really see very often.
Yeah, they got done. Oh, we're going to have a chop block. Wow.
Is the call on this one. That's going to
ding them bad.
It's going to negate what would have been a first down for Olympus, and it's going to push them out of the red zone.
Yeah, it's going to be 15 yards. That's a killer penalty right there. Yeah, that's the funny thing about that game. I went to bed last night, like, they're in a weather delay. We'll see when they actually – I thought they were going to actually call it off if it just kept going, but they ended up resuming it around midnight local time and finished somewhere around just past 1 down there in Arizona, 2 a.m. Mountain Time. Crazy scenes.
And Southern Utah almost came back in that one.
Yeah, Arizona State struggled, by all accounts, after resuming action.
Of course, all the coaching changes at Arizona State.
Kenny Dillingham.
So 2nd and 20 now for the Titans. They'll set up the bubble screen to Lloyd near side. That's going nowhere. Good defense from the Panthers.
Yeah, great job there by Isaiah Angulau coming up, making a fantastic tackle in space. It's not easy to do, but a great job by him. No gain officially, so it's remain 3rd and 20 here.
So 3rd and long here for the Titans. So we're up to play number 11 on this drive. Mosley going to roll out to his right. Going to take a shot for the end zone. Has Lloyd through his hands.
Okay. I love how Mosley throws it. You see he kind of does the hip throw. Like he comes from low and throws it high. What a heave that was.
And an impressive one to go from the far side back over the near side, through into the wind.
Across your body.
And still overthrew his man.
Man, incredible stuff.
So 4th and long, it brings out the field goal unit here for Olympus. I mentioned the leg of Gubler here. So he's going to spot up for a 48-yard field goal here into the wind.
This is going to be quite the kick if he can get this distance on it, because he's going to have to boot this bad boy. I would guess probably somewhere around 55 yards, just equivalent to get this through.
So Asher Gubler, the junior, from 48 yards out. Line drive kick has enough. But it's wide. Had enough leg, just missed it wide. The Panthers take over.
Yeah, he stepped up and just toe punched that sucker. He's like, you know what, we're going to drive this and see where it goes. For a second there, it looked like it might have been online from our vantage point. I got to say, he had the distance on it. That's not an easy kick into the wind, but obviously turnover on downs gives the ball right back to West here. And they can take a lead with a touchdown here.
So we're in the final minute of the 3rd quarter here. West will get the ball at their own 20 to start this drive. So a great drive from Olympus there. Stalls out.
Yeah,
thanks to that chop block penalty.
That chop block, yeah, that hurt. That stalled everything out. It's unfortunate, but you got to play within the rules, obviously.
So West has made this a 1-score game. They can potentially jump in front with a score on this one as Sui calls his own number. Shoestring tackle there at about the 23-yard line.
Nate Sheets there. Great tackle by him on the shoestring tackle. Bring him down after a decent gain. He had a chance. He breaks that tackle to bump it outside.
Call it a gain of 4. Brings up 2nd and 6. As we probably have one final play here in the 3rd quarter. Sui with time. Going to fire over the middle. Too far, and it's intercepted. Tate Ames.
Yeah, Tate Ames just playing center field out there. It was an overthrow by Sui. It must have been a route broken off or some miscommunication there. And Tate Ames comes down with it. Great job by him and setting up Olympus once again in good field position.
So Olympus defense, that is one of the top teams in interceptions in the state, has 2 now tonight.
I'd be hard-pressed to find a team, honestly, just based on the number of interceptions coming into this game. I think they've got 2 tonight so far. I'd be hard-pressed to find a team that's got more interceptions as a team right now in the state.
That's now 10 interceptions for this Olympus defense so
I'm going to venture a guess that they are number 1 in the state right now.
Schlendorf with 4 himself. As the Titans go back to work here, Brown slips a tackle, fights his way for a first down into West territory, and a late flag comes in.
Coming from the backfield there. Taimane Brown came on a blitz and almost had the tackle in the backfield, and credit to Nick Brown for breaking the tackle, but we'll see what the call is here. Came in from the back judge.
Like I said, the flag came right at the end of the play there, right at about the spot that Brown was down.
Yeah. I didn't see necessarily a face mask on that, but...
Okay. And they'll pick it up. Again, no flag. The Olympus coaching staff can't believe it.
Coach Burt wants a word with our head official.
As Brandon Burt would like a word with our white hat tonight. He wants to know what's going on. He's out. I'm just almost to the numbers there.
I'm just not sure what the. Did they see a face mask? I just don't know what they saw. I didn't necessarily see anything egregious on my part.
That's the only thing I can possibly see was what would have been the call. As he's getting an explanation from our referee crew tonight.
I'm quite confused. We have the umpire coming over now. We're going to get a whole conference here. Here we go.
Of course, Brandon Burt, you see there, his first season as head coach of this Titan team. He's been an Ole assistant coach for a long time. 83-41 his record as an assistant coach with this Olympus squad. He's 2-1 so far in his head coaching debut here with the Titans.
Yeah, and he took over at a really inopportune time right there in the middle of the summer. Coach Whitehead, who had led this program for so many years, took a job with the district office. But to Coach Burt's credit, the staff stayed together. They kept these guys engaged, and we have reached the end of the third.
So after the penalty, it'll be second and short coming up for Olympus as we head to the fourth quarter. Olympus with an 18-12 lead. As we head to the final 12 minutes, we'll be back to bring you the action here on the KSL Sports Rewind in just a minute. Welcome back, football fans, as we get ready to start quarter number 4 here tonight on a Friday night in September, as we've officially made it into the month of September tonight. As Olympus faces 2nd and 1, quick pass over the far side finds Brown and gets a first down for the Titans.
Olympus right back at it here, obviously holding a 6-point lead going into this fourth quarter. They'd like to extend that if at all possible.
So the Titans on the move once again. 1st and 10 from the West 37. 5 wideouts again for Mosley. Steps back, a little bit of pressure as he rolls out to the right. Now directing traffic, throws near side, looking for Bryant. Just threw it a little too low for him.
Yeah, Mosley just tried to get that out to Bryant. I think he just mistimed the throw, and Bryant wasn't necessarily expecting anything. He was expecting his quarterback, honestly, to scramble there and just pick up what he could on the run.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for this Olympus team. Last time out, a missed field goal for the Titans. They'll hand it off to Brown, who takes a big hit right at the 39-yard line.
Taimane Brown has been an absolute missile coming up from that backfield spot he occupies for this Panther defense. And he's missed some tackles, but that one he did not miss at all. Loss of 2 on the play.
That'll bring 3rd and long here for the Titans. Call it 3rd and 12.
Because Brown's playing more of a linebacker spot at this point, but still really, really nice play from him coming up and making that tackle in the backfield.
We'll see what the Titans elect to do here on 3rd and long. West fans making noise on the far side as Mosley drops back. Pressure coming, throws it as he was hit as he threw, and that's going to come up short and bring up 4th down.
Yeah, number 68, Nuku Mafi, got him from the backside there. He's lucky he got that ball out. He took an absolute just big shot from the backside. That's the blindside hit that every quarterback fears taking.
Mosley was a little slow getting up on that one. Looks like he's going to be okay.
Yeah, Nuku Mafi is a guy who's got offers from BYU and Utah. He is a next-level player, and he looked the part on that. A great pass rush off the edge there.
Now decision time for Olympus.
Kind of no man's land here, so you might as well go for it.
Mosley does do the punting job for the Titans as well.
Quick kick.
We can see a little quick kick here.
Yep, here we go. Yep, they're setting up for it.
Yep, he'll do the little quick kick and try to pin the Panthers down here. Takes a hop at the 10 and just goes past the pylon. Almost a beautiful kick there for Mosley.
That's your sand wedge that just hops one extra hop too much when you're playing golf. And you're like, man, just check up the one time for me.
It looked like it actually gave him a beneficial hop there. It looked like it was heading for the end zone about the 5, but then it took that right turn at the pylon. But it is a touchback, and West will start from their own 20 here. Again, still down by 6. It's anybody's game here. So a drive here could put the Panthers in front. .10:38 to go here. First down for West. Sui calls his own number, trying to break out of a tackle. Couldn't do it, as that's Lincoln Ames right there, able to deny Sui. He looked like he was going to have some space if he got out of that tackle.
Lincoln Ames plays defensive tackle for this Olympus Titans defense, but he's been all over the place, and a great tackle there by him.
Gain of 2. 2nd and 8 here. Coming up on 10 minutes to go in this one. Sui back to the pass. Throws it over to the far side. Has Lopati trying to fight through a tackle and gets about 1.5 yards out to the 25.
Lopati ducked underneath that tackle, kept his knees off the ground, kept his hand flat on the ground there. Credit to him for picking up even positive yardage on that play. It was nicely done by him.
Say 3rd and 5 from the 25 here for West. Three wideouts to the near side for Sui. Over the middle, has Lopati. First down. Spins down to about the 36, and the Panthers on the move.
Great slant right there by Lopati, picking up first down yardage, and the Panthers on the move, as you said, and giving us an opportunity. This is still anybody's ball game.
Gain of 11 for Lopati, brings up first down for the Panthers. 4 wideouts for Sui. Hands it off. Stood up at the line by the Titans defense. As I believe that was
Sheets.
Yeah, Sheets was down in there first.
Coming up from his linebacker spot, and Louis Anderson had nowhere to go. Great job by Sheets squaring him up there.
Morgan Boyce also in there as well. No gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 10. Under 9 minutes now to go. It's been a fast-moving game so far, too.
It has been. We're rolling along.
Sui back to pass. Looking deep this time. Has Pon over on the far side. Gets the foot in bounds for a big gain for the Panthers.
All right, some toe drag swag, as they like to say, for Chachi Pan there. Great job by him. That's a big gain. One of those chunk plays you needed to get this offense rolling.
It's a gain of about 21 for Pan on that one, as the Panthers are now into Olympus territory.
Great job by him on that sideline there.
Under 8.5 now to go in this one. First down West. Sui hands it off. Malapai, another first down, near the first down marker, maybe just a little short, but a gain of 10 for the West offense is rolling now.
Shout out to the Panthers O-line. They made that play go. They drove that Olympus defensive line backwards, and we got a Titan on the ground here. Gonna get checked out. Looks like he's up and moving.
50.
There's Owen Christensen, who's a reserve defensive lineman. They're going to obviously make him come off the field. He go down. They're not going to take any chances. You're going to get checked out on the sideline. And
we'll keep it here as he's able to get off under his own power.
I'm not 100% certain he knows where he's at currently. He's wobbling a bit, let's put it that way.
Involved in that contact with Malapai.
Yep.
As West now has a 2nd and 1 from the Olympus 34 here. Panthers with momentum here. Sui, handoff. Malapai met at the line of scrimmage, but fights his way for a first down.
Yeah, Boyce absorbing the contact there from his middle linebacker spot. Took it right through the chest plate there, but got the tackle. Still first down yardage. Panthers are rolling here.
8th play of the drive coming up here for West, 1st and 10.
Taimane Brown into the game here in the backfield.
3 wideouts to the near side for Sui. Brown lines up to the right side. Fake handoff. Sui with space. Cuts it outside. Flag is down, though, as he moves his way down inside the 10, but we'll wait to see what comes up on the flag.
I'm going to guess that was a hold. Saw Wes Olson kind of get taken down there as he tried to fill that hole there by an offensive lineman. It's going to back West up, unfortunately, because of a fantastic play design.
And Sui was able to...
He was motor
his way inside the 10 on there, but the flag down at about the 28-yard line, and it's a hold on West, so it'll back them up.
Yeah, it's a tough one because obviously you want to get you had that play design there, but Olsen, as I said, tried to step into the hole to seal it up, and the offensive lineman just swallowed him essentially.
It is a spot foul though, Jake, so it'll be 10 yards from the spot. This is a 28, so it'll back him up to about the 38-yard line. on the hold.
Some debate here about where that spot is at, I believe. Interesting, so it's not going to be a spot foul.
No, they're going to mark it back from the 10, or from the original
Holding
line.
has been a spot foul, though, in my experience. That's interesting.
They threw the flag at the 20-yard line. But
all right, well.
40.
That's more than 10 yards. They're going to have a 1st and
20 coming up here.
Yeah.
10-yard penalty pins the Panthers back, and we're going to get a timeout by the Titans. 7:18 to go. Here, an exciting one from Olympus High School. The Titans holding on to a 6-point lead. West on the move when we come back. Welcome back. 7:18 to play here in quarter number 4. Olympus with a 6-point lead. West with a 1st and 20 coming up. But they are in Olympus territory. Want to thank our sponsors for tonight's game here on KSL Sports Rewind. Heidemann and Associates, Igloo Outfitters, West Jordan Athletic Republic, and NCP Payments sponsoring tonight's game.
We got a fun one. By the way, this has got the region feel to it. This has been a fun game.
Both these teams have been on and off region foes for the last probably 70 years. As West fires up the middle, goes Brown, bowls over a man, and he gains about 16 on that one and gets all those penalty yards back.
Great job by that offensive line opening a hole, and Taimane Brown just hit it like a rocket and picked up big yardage there, making it 3rd and manageable here.
Panthers go quick here, and they'll hand it off to Brown again, who fights his way down to the 24. He's going to be a yard shy.
That was 2nd down, so it's going to be 3rd down upcoming here. Brown going to switch out. Looks like Vainuku coming in here.
There is a flag down.
What the call?
See what the call is here.
They're asking West, so something apparently against.
Maybe Olympus didn't get set in time, or
the chains were set. That was the original question, I thought. Let's see here. An illegal substitution on
Olympus.
So Olympus tried to get a guy off, a guy on. That's actually going to result in 1st down. Yeah, close. Let's see. Yeah, it's 1st down yardage. So 1st down Panthers. That's a big break for West.
So West benefits from the Olympus penalty. That brings them a new set of downs inside the 25. Under 7 minutes to play now. 4 wideouts for West. Vainuku near side. Fake handoff, Sui near side. Fafita near side gets swallowed up by that Olympus defense.
Nate Sheets and Hugh Matsumori coming up and making a big hit there. Great job by Olympus on that. Short gain as a result.
Only a gain of about 2 on that one. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And Hugh Matsumori. 2nd down, Panthers.
Timeout
and
West.
Now a timeout for the Panthers. With 6:14 to go, we're getting down to crunch time here from Olympus High. It's a 1-score game. West looking to move in front. We'll take a look on the other side of this break. You're watching West and Olympus here on KSL Sports Rewind. 6:14 remaining, 4th quarter. Here on week 4 of the high school football season. It's been a fun one, Jake.
Okay, we got Metallica playing here in the background here at Olympus. Now, can I tell you a funny story I saw on social media earlier today?
Go for it.
You see the dog that went to the Metallica concert on its own at SoFi Stadium in LA?
I did not.
So apparently its owners live near the stadium. It just wandered into the stadium and sat in a seat the entire concert.
That's a pretty good dog, if you were asking me.
Yeah, Metallica highlighted on their social media is pretty funny to see.
That's amazing. 2nd and 8 coming up for West here. Sui, all kinds of time to throw. Gonna check it down. Looking near side. Olympus not giving him anywhere to go. He's got a wide open man in the end zone. And it's caught. Luceni Fafita puts West at a tie game.
All right, Fafita way to work his way across the field there. By the way, great job by that West offensive line. You had screams coming from Olympus here for a hold. I actually thought it was phenomenal work by that offensive line, giving Sui all the time in the world, and to his credit, working his way outside the pocket and then firing it in there for a touchdown. What a play that was. What a touchdown, and they are an extra point away from taking the lead.
It looked like Sui was just going to have to eat that football. Instead finds a wide open Fafita in the end zone.
Luceni Fafita had 1 reception for 13 yards on the season coming into tonight. That's his second, if I'm not mistaken, and it's a touchdown, a big touchdown.
And that's his longest of the season as well, 21 yards on the pitch and catch. And West is an extra point away from taking the lead here. So we have an injured West player down at about the 24.
And we're working on it. Looks like a cramping
Maybe
situation. Yeah. Always tough in games like this because cramps creep up late in the game. You've been pushing your body to extremes, and you make sure.
Around region 6 right now.
Should we take a timeout?
Yeah, let's take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds, see what West elects to do here on the extra point here on the KSL Sports Rewind.
Break 17, Highland 6.
Actually, we'll keep it here as
soon as we go to break, the guy gets up.
He pops back up.
Gotta love
That
broadcasting.
was Foti Vayanuku that slow to get up there, cramping up.
Plays both ways. Reserve on the offense, but does play defense.
So a big extra point here for Oscar Peche. Kick is up, and it's good. And the Panthers have their first lead of the night. 19-18 with 6:03 to go. 6:03 remaining here in this one as the Panthers have a 19-18 lead, their first lead of the night. And now Olympus will have a chance to answer here.
It's been a fun game. Back and forth. West credit. They came out. They've scored twice here to take the lead, and it's going to give Olympus an opportunity. You got 6:03 to go. So this is shaping up to be quite the finish.
Buckle up, fans, as this is going to be a fun one here for the final 6 minutes as the West Panthers kick this one off. It's going to be fielded by Lloyd. He's already got one tonight. Fakes the reverse again. Has a seam up the far side. Here he goes. Out to the 40. May have stepped out of bounds. And he did at about the 42-yard line, but a great run. But there's a flag down at the Olympus 28.
We're gonna have a holding call on that outside man. He got tangled up, and the blocker just needed to let him go. He tried to turn, disengage, and just held on. It's gonna cost him 10 yards.
He had a seam up that far side. Another big run from Lloyd.
Yep.
But it is holding on the Titans. So that should put it at about the 18-yard line.
Always tough when you're on those kick return units because you want to keep engaged. But if you have a guy you feel him get disengaged from you got to let him go. And to your point, Lloyd had that seam, probably beats that man to the outside anyways.
Yeah. So a costly penalty. Instead of being out near midfield, Olympus will start at their own 15. Under 6 minutes to go, 5:54. The Titans with 2 timeouts as they go to work, 1st and 10. Mosley keeps it. Has time up the near side to the 20, 25, out to the 30. Out about the 32, a big gain there for Chase Mosley.
Great fake there on that RPO action, the read option, and he just finds himself all alone out there. Great pickup on 1st down, obviously, and putting themselves in better field position.
Gain of 17 on the run from Mosley. Another 1st down for Olympus. From the 32-yard line, 3 wideouts to the left. Handoff to Brown. Avoids a tackle and gets back out to the 36. That's where they'll spot him, gain of 4.
Snuck past Vainuku there, who was coming up from his linebacker spot. Looked like he may be able to make a play in the backfield, but credit to Nick Brown for finding a gap there and picking up 4 yards as a result.
Under 5.5 now to play. Olympus has been in this situation before already this season. 2 games decided in the final minute. Mosley pulls it down, looking deep for Lloyd. In coverage, and a late flag comes out. That was Lava Vailahi that was in coverage.
Okay, no offense, but Lava Vailahi was in fantastic position there. I don't see how that's a 15-yard penalty myself, but
flag is back near the 46-yard or the 44-yard line. Could be a hold, maybe instead.
We'll see. The back judge didn't overrule the side judge who threw the flag there. I don't agree with that call. That was fantastic positioning by Vailahi there.
And it's going to be pass interference on the Panthers.
Hey, breaks both ways on these calls tonight so far. It's just a matter of taking advantage of them. That's going to set up Olympus on the plus side of the 50 on the West 49.
Fresh set of downs here for the Titans, 5:10 to go. Mosley pulls it down once more, looking for the corner, trying to cut it back. Gets about a yard as he's met with Brown here on the near side. Mosley fired up.
Mosley's got to watch himself. He's going to get himself a flag. I don't know what necessarily took exception to. He decided to stay in bounds and try and make a play. Tamani Brown came over to clean it up, and he took exception to it.
Gain of just a yard for Mosley on that one.
I know quarterbacks like to think that they're like invincible out there, but you stay in bounds, you're going to get hit.
So he tried to get that extra yard there. Caused that scuffle. Brings up 2nd and 9. Mosley. And we have a flag on the far side.
And a false start.
Coming up on Olympus.
That's tough. These are procedural penalties you don't want late in these games. They can stall everything out. We saw that earlier. It wasn't clipping. It was a chop block that absolutely stalled out a great drive that Olympus had going. You can't have these penalties at this point in the game.
So the penalty backs up the Titans to their own 47-yard line. 2nd and about 13, maybe 14 here. Trips to the left. Mosley back to pass. Throws wide open on the far side is Luke Bryant as he's met by the Panther defense at the 45, but a gain of about 7 brings up 3rd and about 5 here for Olympus.
Yeah, the Panther DB fell down on that route, and Luke Bryant found himself all alone. Had that ball been able to get there any quicker, he probably picks up extra yardage on that. Still a great pickup all the same.
4.5 to play, 3rd and 6. A big 3rd down here for the Titans. Mosley, back to pass, pressure coming, rolls out and just has to let this one go. Siegel almost brought that one down.
Oh, Siegel, that would have been a catch of the night on some fantastic plays he's had. And unfortunately, unable to bring it in. It's going to make it 4th and 6 here, and decision time for Olympus.
So will Olympus elect to kick it back to this West offense that's kind of figured it out here in the second half? Or will they risk it and go for it here on 4th down?
I'm guessing they're going to come up, take a look at the defense, and then Mosley will make the decision in terms of a quick kick or actually going for it.
Mosley can kick it if he needs to. As there's 4:20 to go. The Olympus does have 2 timeouts.
Trying to draw him offside.
They're going to run it. Mosley up the far side, and he gets only a yard. A broken play, maybe?
I don't know what the decision was there. That's baffling, honestly. You got to give your team even a chance to pick that up there. I'm assuming his wide receiver did not know that there was supposed to be a route run or something there.
So it's only a gain of 1, and it's going to be 1st down West at their own 45.
Okay, so this is a chance for your 4-minute offense to end this game here, Matt, and that's a big opportunity for West here. They've got this big, powerful offensive line. I would expect a steady dose of run here to try and grind as much clock as possible here.
This is where we'll see the likes of Brown and Malepeai, maybe even Sui doing a lot of the legwork here. Is 4:14 to go. The Titans do have 2 timeouts left.
You got Nuku Mafi out there at left tackle. He is an absolute load of an offensive lineman. Wouldn't be surprised if they tell him, we're running right off you.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers here. We have a late substitution, I believe, and that's going to bring out a flag.
That's going to be a substitution infraction, I think, on West here. Yep. Oh, false start.
False start called on the Panthers.
A little bit of confusion from the West offense there. Brings them back 5 yards, and the Titans will say thank you and move back.
Yes, absolutely. You will absolutely take that every time.
So penalty backs it up to the 40-yard line here. It'll be 1st and 15. 4:14 to play here. Sui hands it off to Brown. He's met in the backfield. Good pursuit by the Titan defense.
Yeah, great job there. That Gabe Johnson wearing 35 there. Yeah, good job by him at the defensive end spot, coming up with another tackle for loss for him tonight.
Loss of 2 on the play, brings up 2nd and about 17 here. As the clock runs under 4 minutes now to go. West in no hurry here.
Nor should they be. Take as much of this clock as you can.
Play clock now down to 10. Sui will hand it off. No, he'll keep it. Gets that penalty yardage back and back to the original line of scrimmage, about the 45.
Yeah, Nate Sheets tripping him up at the end of that, but as you mentioned, gets it back to make it 3rd and 10 here. They can push this clock under 3 minutes here before they need to snap it again.
3:20 and counting. It's about 25 seconds now on the play clock here as West will milk this for all they can before a big 3rd down here.
Olympus crowd coming to life here, trying to make some noise.
So the clock ticks down to 3 minutes to go. Play clock down to 8. We'll see if West elects to do a play here. Doesn't look like they will.
They're going to talk it over.
Solovi will call his timeout as the play clock expires. 2:47 to go in our ball game. West with a 1-point lead, but facing 3rd and long when we come back. Welcome back, football fans. It's been a fun one tonight. Matt Coma, Jake Hatch with you here from Olympus High as the Panthers looking for their first win of the season, leading 19-18 with 2:50 to go. As they added 3 seconds on the clock. West out of timeouts now. As Jake, if you're the West High offense, what are you pulling up here?
It's the tough part with this because 3rd and 10 usually indicates that you want to throw it here, but man, maybe try and dial up an RPO or something of that ilk.
Panthers will load up the line, only 3 wideouts. And Sui will go back to throw. Sui with time. Rolls up the far side, won't get the first down as he's escorted out at about the West 49-yard line, brings up 4th down.
Great job by Wes Olson in pursuit there, obviously, to force him out before getting anywhere close to that first down marker. Going to be on the 49-yard line. Going to be 4th and 6.
Ooh. West is going to punt the ball away here. So the Titans did what they needed to do on defense. Didn't even have to burn any of their timeouts.
The unfortunate part was that if the West was forced to go out of bounds on that, would have liked to grind some more clock here.
Back to receive. Hugh Matsuomi back for Olympus.
Should have been a delay of game.
And the Titans are just going to let this go out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at about the 10-yard line.
Okay, no offense, man, but we should have delayed a game on that. That clock had expired for like 3 or 4 seconds before that snap actually came. But hey, nonetheless.
So it'll be 90 yards to go here for Olympus with 2:33 to go.
Do have 2 timeouts to work with, as Matt mentioned.
The wind is at their back. We just saw Gubler try a 55-yarder in the 3rd quarter. He'll have the wind at his back this time.
The flag is very still in that south end zone from where we're perched at, so the wind has died down significantly, but it will be at their back.
So, hypothetically, you're looking at about the 40-yard line to get into field goal range for Olympus here.
Well, see what they got cooked up here. Obviously, 2-minute offense in effect.
As we get ready to go, 2:33 to play. Titans with 2 timeouts, down by 1. Starting from their own 10.
Oh, we got a false start.
False start on the Titans brings them back 5 yards.
Oh, my man. Colin Malga, can't do that, young man. You can't do that in this situation. That's half the distance. We make it 1st and 15 from the 5.
So even longer to go for the Titans here. That'll back it up to the 5.
Hurts my offensive lineman heart to see that happen.
1st and 15 now for Olympus. Handoff. Brown with a little bit of space, fights his way past the 5, maybe gets about 2 yards there.
Taimane Brown and Vainuku coming up from their linebacker spot, filling that hole very nicely and dragging him down after a short gain.
Titans quickly back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and long. Mosley looking deep. Has a man over there and just a little too far.
Oh, Matsumori was about a step away.
Just a little too much air under that one, and it's now 3rd and long here for Olympus. 2:13 to play.
Okay, you can't panic in the situation, Matt. This is 4-down territory, obviously. I don't think you plan on getting this ball back with any significant period of time. So I would actually be thinking right now, we're going for it on 4th. Try and get something where you can get yourself into the 4th and manageable here.
Play clock ticking down to 10 here. The Titans take the line of scrimmage from their own 6. 3rd and 14. Mosley gonna throw the deep shot again. Has Lloyd, who gets tripped up. Good Titans want a call. They're not going to get one.
Yeah, good no call. Feet got tangled up. There was nothing. There was nothing there. They can beg for that call they want. It was just feet got tangled up, and it's football. One of those plays.
So it looks like Olympus is going to elect to punt this one away.
Yeah, with that situation, obviously, it was 4th and long here. Now you kick it away. You hope for some good fortune. Use your timeouts and try and manage as much time as you can get to get the ball back potentially to try and get points on the board.
So Mosley in the back of his own end zone will punt this one away. Pan is back at his own 31 to field it. Mosley, end over end kick is going to roll out to about midfield. They'll spot it at about the 49 with 1:58 to go.
A little nervy on that snap. That was a high snap. I don't know if you saw that. And as a punter, you're like, hey, let's not fire that high and wide, please.
Well, I figured Mosley as a quarterback has seen his fair share of
Sure. I'm just saying, like those.
If anybody's going to field it, you would most likely have him. Want him back.
Typically, your QB, yes. But I watched that come out. And I'm like, ooh, okay, let's be careful there. 'Cause that's an easy 2 points, real quick.
So the Panthers go back to work here on offense in Olympus territory. Starting at the 49-yard line, 1:58 to go. The Titans still with 2 timeouts. Panthers will spread things out. And Sui hands it off. Malapai gets about maybe a yard, maybe out to the line of scrimmage, and it'll be a timeout for Olympus.
Wes Olson coming in, diving in, make that tackle there after no gain. Great play there, and obviously 4 seconds off the clock here. So you got one more timeout to work with, Matt. So in theory, you're going to get this back with, so I'd say somewhere around 40-ish seconds left, if everything goes according to plan here. Let's put it that way.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 coming up here as we have another thrilling showdown here. Of course, the Region 6 opener between these two teams, on and off region rivals for the past 70 years.
Well, I think our camera guy Mike was here just a couple weeks ago when that Provo Olympus game came down to the wire. Provo had an absolutely incredible option pass. I don't know how to describe that play. Absolutely incredible stuff. JT Wisterstill and Brian Brown were on the call. It was an absolutely incredible play. It was like an option halfback, I don't know how to describe it, pass. End up wide open, scoring in this north end zone. Absolutely incredible play to get Provo the victory.
Olympus, of course, winning on a game-winning field goal as time expired last week at home here against Bountiful. So the Panthers, 2nd and 10. Sui, stretch pass is incomplete, and that'll help the Titans out.
Yeah, that's actually a huge break here, because that doesn't use the timeout, obviously, and they can now use their 3rd timeout on 3rd down here on 3rd and 10. That actually, I'm not 100% certain what was going on with that play call.
Pan was open again.
Yeah, but you got to get,
was a little low.
You got to get that throw out there if you're going to do that. It's an RPO action. I get that. That throw has got to be there. You got to complete the pass.
Olympus crowd making some noise. 3rd and 10 here for West. Sui with the handoff. Fighting out to the 45 is Brown, as Olympus will call their timeout with 1:45 to play. And 4th down coming again for West.
So some good fortune has smiled upon the Olympus Titans here. They had a grand total of about 15 seconds run off on that series here. Of course, West is likely to punt this away, obviously, and trust their defense. But, man, that worked out about as well as you could have hoped for with that incomplete pass.
Exactly. So the final timeout by Olympus with 1:45 to play. So we're glad you guys could join us for this one, as we're going to have a fun finish here. Olympus looking to get to 3-1 and top of the region to start the region play here. Of course, the other Region 6 teams going at it as well. East and Alta getting things underway as well tonight.
We had a crew out there. I believe Alex Napolis-Perez was on the call of that one tonight for Easton Alta, just south of us here in the Salt Lake Valley.
And of course, this West team will go back home and face Alta next week.
This Region 6 has got a lot of fun teams in it.
With all the changes to the regions and the classifications, this region looks to be the cream of the crop in 5A now.
It looks that way, yeah. So obviously there's a long way to go in this season, but we'll see. And we have some gamesmanship going on here. West ran their offensive line out, and they're going to run them back out. I love this.
They're going to run the offense back out there.
Could they quick kick it here themselves?
Will Sui quick kick it, or are they going to run a play? They will. Handoff. West has the dagger. Brown into the backfield. Still moving to the 20, 15, down to the 10, and that might seal it for the Panthers.
What a play call.
Late flag comes in.
Oh, what a gutsy play call there by West. They trusted their offensive line. Taimane Brown came like a bat out of hell up the seam there. Picks up first down yardage and then some. That's going to end this ball game for all intents and purposes.
It's a gain of 29 as the late flag comes in there. But as you said, that may just push this back. Oh, it's a hold. A block in the back is the call. Still, it is still first down for West.
Yeah, and they should be able to nil this out. Just based on how the clock, just looking at doing my math in my head, they should be able to take a knee and see this one out and get out of here with an absolutely incredible 19-18 come from behind victory.
What a finish here, as it is a penalty, but it's a spot foul.
Correct.
So they'll spot it at the 26-yard line, and West will kneel this one out.
Going to be a heartbreaking loss, obviously, for Olympus after they led this game and felt like they were in control of it. But you got to give big props to the Panthers. They grinded their way back into this one and obviously took that lead on that touchdown. Fantastic football game, honestly.
Absolutely. It's been a fun one to call here as the clock ticks down to about 1:10 here.
I love region play, man. We got West fans on the far side chatting, "Who's your daddy?" This is what it's all about in high school football.
Well, this is West's first time in Region 6 for a while. They've been in Region 2.
Correct.
For quite some time in 6A. So being down here, being back with your region foes, your local foes, it's a great way to start off Region 6 play here.
We'll take one more knee, and this one will be all over.
So with one more knee, West will pick up its first win of the season. They'll get to 1-0 in region play. This will move Olympus to 2-2. And another close game goes by the wayside for Olympus, their second one-point loss of the season.
Yeah, they're going to be a tough one to swallow, obviously, but credit to West. They did what they needed to do to get the win and go to 1-0 in region play.
Final knee as the clock ticks down to the final 10 seconds. The West High Panthers come into Olympus and get a 19-18 win as they move to 1-2 on the season. Olympus is now 2-2. As this has been a fun one to watch, Jake. Final thoughts before we sign off tonight.
We got treated to a good one tonight. Now, not all ball games at 19-18 are fun like this. This one was absolutely worth every penny people paid to come watch.
All right, as the teams meet at midfield for handshakes, we want to thank each and every one of you for watching tonight's broadcast. For Mike, our amazing cameraman, and for Jake Hatch, I'm Matt Coma, signing off tonight. 19-18, your final score as West gets the win. Have a great Labor Day weekend, everybody, and we will see you next weekend for Week 5 of the high school football season. Take care, everybody.